How was Elon Musk the richest man in the world just for 4 days? How does WandaVision rank as an MCU series? And is Ubisoft really making a Star Wars game? Well, I talk about all that and more on this episode of the Toddcast. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Toddcast. As always, I'm your host, Todd McManus. I've got the taste of onions in my mouth, and I am ready to go today. First off, I want to go ahead and say that if I ever get silent during this podcast episode, or I don't sound like I'm paying attention or whatever with what I'm saying, is because I might be buying a PS5 while I'm recording this. So, just wanted to say that, and like, oh, he sounds a little off at this moment of the episode. It's literally because I'm trying to concentrate and buy a PS5. So, with that out of the way, I want to go ahead and say that Inauguration Day was this past Wednesday on January 20th. I honestly thought it was pretty good, like with COVID and everything else going on, and especially in America, the transition from President Donald Trump to now President Joe Biden. I thought it was very good. I thought President Joe Biden's speech was pretty good. I think that was all I watched. Yeah, I watched them get up there. I watched J-Lo sing. I watched Garth Brooks sing. Some different preachers were up there, and Joe Biden spoke, and that's about it, really. So, I just wanted to say that was the biggest thing that happened this week, basically, and I wish the best of luck to President Biden and Vice President Harris and everyone in the political scene for the next 4 years. Hopefully they have a good term, and hopefully we have a great America, and hopefully we can all be good Americans together. So, with that out of the way, I did want to say real quick that something happened a few weeks ago, and I'm not real sure if it was, I don't really know what happened, to be honest with you. Apparently, Elon Musk was the richest man in the world for only 4 days. And you may be wondering, how? It's because his stock prices apparently went up by a good percentage, therefore driving up his net worth, and then it made him put his net worth above Jeff Bezos, who of course is the CEO of Amazon and the richest man in the world, that everybody knows him as the richest man in the world. And it's something, like, he was very wealthy for a very short amount of time. And like I said, it was only 4 days, and then the stock prices of Tesla went back down, therefore putting his net worth down below Jeff Bezos. Apparently it was up to $209 billion. Good Lord. I'm currently reading this right now. He is the richest man in the world. Amazon stock fell, lowering Jeff Bezos' net worth to $182.8 billion. And Elon Musk is $182.9 billion. So, they're competing for the title of the wealthiest billionaire in the world right now. And they're literally within the same billion of each other. And it's just funny to me just to think about that's a lot of money. $182 billion. Like, I could buy more than one PS5 with that. I could buy a new phone with that kind of money. But yeah, so Elon Musk, he was the richest man in the world for like 4 days, and now apparently he's the richest man in the world again, and I don't really know, So it is what it is. And so that happened. Not much news in the entertainment business, for me anyway, because that's the world I pay more attention to, is movies and games and all that kind of stuff. Some news did come out this past week and the week before, is that the very well-known video game company Bethesda, I don't know if you know Bethesda, I'm going to Google real quick the games that Bethesda make. They make the Fallout games and the Doom games. So, if you know what I'm talking about, you know that's Bethesda. They're going to be making an Indiana Jones game at some point in the next few years. I think it'll be pretty good. The only really Indiana Jones games I ever played was when I was younger, and I played the Lego Indiana Jones games, because the Lego franchise of video games is the best, in my opinion. They're amazing. Like, don't knock them till you try them. Lego, they got some stuff. But the main big announcement, because Indiana Jones was made by George Lucas, who also made Star Wars, and he sold all that to Disney, so it's all under Disney. So Disney owns Indiana Jones, yada yada. You understand what I'm saying? So, but the main big news that came out of all that is that Ubisoft, who make the Assassin's Creed games and the Division and so many other games as well, and Watch Dogs and all those games, they will be making an open world Star Wars game, which I'm very excited about, because we're finally going to be getting great Star Wars games that we all deserve to have. And it's going to be made by Ubisoft, because Star Wars for the past many years have had a contract. It was like a 5-year contract with EA. It's in the game, you know, EA Sports. It's the EA company, but not the sports. They had a contract with them because EA was like the only people who could make games for Star Wars, is what that meant. So that's why they made all the mobile games. That's why they made the first and second Battlefront. So that contract ends, and apparently Disney now can just have different companies bid to make a Star Wars game, or they can just do with any company they want. Disney can go to literally any video game company and say, hey, we want you to make this game. It's going to be about this person, and we want this, and this. And then they're like, okay, make this. And we want it to be this type of game. Because I feel like that's what they did with Ubisoft. They're like, we want a Star Wars game and open world. Y'all do that very well with open world games. And what open world means, for those of you that don't know what that means, open world video game means that when you play a game and you do the main mission, whenever that mission ends, it doesn't just continue on with the missions like other games do, where you just constantly do the missions and then the game's over once you beat it. What this means is once you beat the actual story, you can still play the game and go do side missions, go collect stuff, all that kind of stuff. Assassin's Creed was like that. GTA is like that. Red Dead games are like that, where you can still play the game and enjoy and play so many more hours by going around and collecting stuff, doing any kind of side missions like bounty missions or whatever, you know. So, but making an open world Star Wars game, hopefully with more than one world, will be amazing, and I'm definitely going to buy it. So you'll definitely hear me talk about it a lot more in the next probably year or two whenever we decide. And that's all they told us was like, we're going to make a game, it's Star Wars, and it's open world, and we don't know when it's going to come out yet, because there's no trailer, no nothing. So it'll definitely be probably like 2 years. Like, I imagine at least October, November of 2023 at most, you know, or at least. It may be farther than that, unless they've been working on it a while. They might put out a trailer in the next few months, you know. That'd be amazing. But anyway, that's just really exciting to me, and hopefully it'll be good, and I'm just really excited about it. So, also in the entertainment business, let's go over to movies. On HBO Max, like I've said a few weeks ago, the theater HBO Max hybrid that Warner Brothers is doing, where they release a movie in theaters and on HBO Max on the same day, but it only stays on HBO Max for about a month. And then it'll stay in theaters until its run is over for another few months. Then it'll go to DVD and then back to HBO Max. Which, speaking of that, I haven't even watched Wonder Woman yet. I really need to, because it's going to be taken off on January 25th. And this episode comes out January 23rd. So, I need to watch Wonder Woman 1984. I only got like a few days. This is being recorded on the 21st, on the Thursday before it comes out. So, it's like, I need to watch it. But back to HBO Max is that we now have a release date, is that the new Mortal Kombat movie will be released in April of this year in theaters and on HBO Max. We haven't gotten a trailer yet. I mean, they could release a trailer today or tomorrow or any day soon now. The King Kong versus Godzilla movie will be coming out in March, and we haven't seen anything about it yet. I mean, they may have released like a teaser trailer about it, but I personally have not seen anything about it. All I know is that apparently it's Kong from Kong Skull Island, the real huge King Kong, is going up against Godzilla, and that's all I know. So, but the Mortal Kombat movie, I love the games, and I think it'll be really fun to watch. It's definitely going to be rated R, and I'm going to enjoy it, you know, because I like what Warner Brothers is doing with this hybrid of theaters and HBO Max because of COVID and all that kind of stuff. They're like, we still want to make money, and then they're trying to get people to buy and subscribe to HBO Max. So I think it's a very good idea that Warner Brothers has done this for HBO Max, and I'm very excited for all the other movies that will be coming out this year that I will probably watch. So, which I say that, but I haven't even watched Wonder Woman 1984 yet. So, also swapping over from HBO Max to Disney Plus, WandaVision premiered last week. That's right, WandaVision premiered with 2 episodes last Friday. They took the spot of The Mandalorian, with a new episode coming out every Friday for the next 7 weeks. Yeah, because it's 8 weeks for 9 episodes. I like it. You know, it's weird, but I think it's very interesting, and you just got to stick with it. I mean, each episode's like 30 minutes long, and I have my predictions. I won't spoil anything, which is not much to spoil, to be honest. I think it's very good. Honestly, I do think it has great potential. Apparently, it's supposed to lead up to the next Spider-Man movie and even the next Doctor Strange movie. So, it's got a lot to do because this is the first MCU movie or series that we have seen since the last Spider-Man movie, which was Far From Home, which ended phase 3. So we're starting a new phase. We're starting over because Thanos is gone, Iron Man's dead, Captain America's old. Like, we gotta start a new thing and get new groups going. Who's the next bad guy? All this kind of stuff. So hopefully something big happens. I think something will, honestly, in my opinion. So far, I think it's good. There's a lot of, like, back plot that's just, like, you got to really, like, pay attention to what they say and really look in the background for stuff, because it's because Marvel movies are like that. But this especially, that you just got to, like, look under the surface and be like, what does that really mean? What are they really saying? You know, like, what's this hidden meaning of what they're saying? And that's the way this show is, because we know it's not real. Like, this has got to be like a simulation or some dream or something other. But I don't know. I don't know. I have my predictions, and I've seen other people's predictions on Instagram, and I think it's going to be weird. It already is weird. But I like it. I enjoy it. If you like Marvel movies, of course, you'll love this. It has the highest rating of a Marvel project right now on Rotten Tomatoes, and it had a 97%. And each episode is apparently supposed to be a different era of television. So, like, these first 2 episodes were black and white. And starting this week, the episode, I haven't seen it yet because, of course, this is being recorded before I watch it and before it came out, is that this 3rd episode is going to be the first episode in color. So they're actually getting into color TV now. So yeah, I like it. Even if you don't like Marvel movies, you probably should give it a chance if you have Disney Plus. Yeah. But it took the place of The Mandalorian for me, because The Mandalorian was amazing, as I already have said before. Season 2 was great, and now we're on to WandaVision and on to a lot of Marvel stuff for this year. So yeah, that's really what's been going on in my life. Is I've just been watching WandaVision, the first 2 episodes. And college started back too, so I've just been chilling the whole time, basically. It's raining right now. It's kind of cold outside too. It did snow. Y'all probably heard about that last week. It did snow down here, so yeah. So, if you don't follow the Toddcast on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing with your life. It's probably pretty boring if you don't follow the Toddcast only on Instagram. You should go on Instagram and type in _Toddcast_. Only on Instagram, nowhere else, no Facebook, no Twitter, no nothing. Only on Instagram. And you should click that follow button and to make sure you get updates and notifications on any posts about the Toddcast. So, with that being said, every so often there is a question forum that is posted, and you can ask your own questions that you would like to be answered right here on the Toddcast. And it can be really a question about anything, to be honest. I mean, I'll do the best of my ability to answer it, no matter if it's good, bad question, clean or dirty, whatever. It don't matter to me. But we did get a question here, so thank you for this question. And here we go. Would you rather? Oh, okay. I really love would you rather questions. It really makes you think, you know. Would you rather be Batman or Spider-Man? That's a very good question. Now, the way I'm going to take this into context is me in my normal life. I wake up one morning and I'm either Batman or Spider-Man. Just wake up in my normal... I don't want to wake up in New York as Spider-Man or wake up in Gotham. God, no, I do not want to go to... Gotham from the movies and shows looks like it is terrible because of so much crime and everything in Gotham. So anyway, I'm thinking, like, if I woke up tomorrow morning, who would I rather be? Batman or Spider-Man? Well, see, with Spider-Man, I'd be ripped, and I'd be really strong. I can shoot webs. I can stick to the roof. I can shoot more webs and swing around, I guess. But where I live out in the country. I don't have skyscrapers to swing off of. I swing off the power lines, and then I'm just going to get electrocuted at this point. But with Batman, if I could wake up tomorrow morning with Batman's money, yes, I would definitely do that. God, that would be awesome. If I woke up and I have the Batcave under my house, that would be amazing. Like, push a button and in my room, and it's like it opens up like this staircase on the floor, and I walk down, or like an elevator, and I go down, and I have this giant bat cave under, not even under my house, just like under the entire property. And then I can have a thing raise up from the ground where I can drive the bat car, the Toddmobile out there. Yeah, I would do that. Just swap everything that has bat in front of it with my name. The Todd Cave, the Toddmobile, the Todd plane, the Todd boat. That's funny. Yeah, if I could be Todd Man. Oh man, that's great. I would love that. Yeah, I'm gonna choose Batman. Yeah, suck it, Spider-Man. You can take it, but I mean, Spider-Man's cool, but with the way I am, it's like if I lived in a big city, I would consider Spider-Man more because of beating traffic and swinging and all that. But in my day-to-day life, it's like some days I hardly ever leave the house. If I could just have Batman's money and his Batcave with all of his stuff under it, oh yeah, I'd definitely be Batman. You can call. I'll legally change my name to Bruce Wayne if that's the point that you want to do. I'll go by Todd Wayne if you want me to. But yeah, Batman definitely in this scenario that I have in my mind. And I know a lot of people love Spider-Man, but you just got to think of like, and people are like, no, I want to be Spider-Man. Then there's a lot of girls that are like, no, I want Spider-Man to be with me. And it's like, no, I want to be Batman. Okay? I want to be Batman. Of course, he doesn't have powers, but he's got money. Okay? And that's like one of the biggest things you need nowadays, to have a lot of money. And then I can like have a lot of nice suits. I can be ripped because he is ripped, even though he doesn't have powers. He's still jacked. So yeah, I'll go with Batman instead of Spider-Man in this scenario. So, thank you for that question. And like I said, sometimes on the Toddcast Instagram, there is the question form that you can ask questions. It'll usually be on a Instagram story, so it's only available for about 24 hours. And then I'll check it and see if you have any questions submitted. Thank you for that question. Hopefully, if you come up with any questions, or if you don't have any, just Google would you rather questions and find one that you think would be interesting and that you would like my take on it. So, thank you for that question. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, it is time for drink review. So, every other week, whenever it's not a guest episode, for those of you that don't know, if you're listening on YouTube as well, welcome. Thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And click that bell. Make sure you get notifications. And I do still have a YouTube channel. People, if anybody out there wants to subscribe, if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or any other podcast provider, and you want to subscribe, and you have a YouTube account, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link will be down in the description below in this podcast episode. So, yeah, that's about it. So anyway, I got two more drinks that are still part of the group of drinks that my mom and my sister and some other members of my family brought back from Tennessee. The first one we got here is a drink called Hank's Black Cherry. Okay. I mean, I used to be a fan of like cherry flavored suckers, like those Dum Dum Pops. The red, any red color was my favorite. Like I really love the watermelons. The strawberries are pretty good. The cherry was all right. Cherry's like a strong flavor too. When you really like people who have had cherry flavored stuff, they know that cherry can be a strong flavor. To me, it is anyway. I don't know about you, but I like cherry stuff. I don't like cherries. Like, I don't eat just, like, normal cherries. But some cherry flavored stuff is actually pretty good. And this is Hank's Gourmet Wisnier Black Cherry Soda. And it's coming in a bottle. It's a very nice bottle, too. So, I'm going to pop the top here. Oh, that's nice. So, let's get the top off of this. You can also see a picture of this on the Toddcast Instagram. Usually it'll be a Instagram story posted about this, and you can see a picture of this and the next drink that I have. So, Hank's Black Cherry Soda. Oh, excuse me. Hank's Black Cherry Soda. I really like the outside design of it. It's very nice. I like it a lot. It's like a dark colored, normal dark colored bottle, glass bottle. and it's got this nice like gold type lettering on the front. So Hank's Black Cherry Soda, let's see how it is. Cherry gets to me. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. It's just very shocking. I didn't expect it to be that strong and pungent, or whatever you want to say. Honestly, it's not that bad. The ratings go from 0 to 100. No decimals. Hank's Black Cherry Soda. Let me give it one more try. God, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, it's definitely above a 50, for sure. I'm going to give you a 63. Because it's not the best thing. Like, it's one of those things where if you saw it, you would try it, but you don't want to try it again. Not just because it's bad, but it's just because it's not your thing, you know? Like, I'm not a cherry-flavored guy. I'm not one. I don't seek cherry-flavored things. I don't go out of my way for cherry stuff, you know? I mean, it's alright. You know, it's not that bad. I enjoy it, and I think it's pretty good, you know, like I said. But I think 63 is a well-deserved number for it. And I'll probably try it again, like maybe in 2 years or something other, however long. It'll be a while before I try it again if I don't remember it. So, this next one I'm not excited for. It's another Always Ask for Avery's Totally Gross Soda brand. It's called Fungal Fruit. Fungal Fruit. Like, gross, for one thing. It's a pink flavor. No, not flavor. It's a pink color. And there are some bits in it. There's some stuff floating in here. So, off the top. That's nice. Oh. So don't break the thing. I've got a spit bucket. So I apologize if you hear me spit, because if it's bad enough, I will spit it out. So, Fungal Fruit, let's give it a try. I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. You know, it's not that bad, but I just took another sip and I shivered. I don't know. It doesn't have that much of a flavor, honestly. I mean, it does, but it's like, you know, like it's just its own thing. It's very weird. I'm very conflicted about it, and I'm not real sure how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. I don't want any more of it, though. It's not as bad as I thought. I dropped the top. It tastes like a weird, like, watered down cotton candy, if that makes any sense. Like, take cotton candy and, like, imagine it as a drink and then just, like, water it down. Because it's like, excuse me. It's not terrible. Like, I'm not going to throw up because I'm drinking it. But I would not do this again. I would not eat it. I would not drink it again, because it's not, the outside of it is not pleasing. It's very weird, and I would probably not get it again. But it's not like make you want to barf. Like, it's not that, and that's good, you know. But it's like, I would not want to try it again. Like, it's just straight up not that good. So, fungal fruit, I'll give you a 48, you know. That's actually like a high number that I was going to give you. Even though it is below a 50. It's below a 50 because I wouldn't try it again, and it's not that good, but it's still a little higher than what I thought I'd give it, because it's not like a drink. Because once the lower you get on the score, for me, is the closer you are to making me throw up. And I've scored a lot of things in the 60s and 70s. Excuse me. Fungal fruit. So yeah, Hank's Black Cherry, I recommend it. If you like cherry flavored stuff, you'd probably like this, because it is Hank's Black Cherry with a solid 63. And then fungal fruit, you can try it if you want, but I don't recommend it. And it's got a solid 48 on the scoreboard. So yeah. Like I said before, you should definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link will be down in the description of this episode on whatever podcast provider you're on. Just usually go to details or scroll down and you can find it in the description of this podcast. And then there will be a www.youtube.whatever, and it'll be a bunch of letters and stuff. And you should click on that, or you can copy and paste it to your Safari, and it'll take you to YouTube. And if you don't have a YouTube account, you can create one very easily by you have to have a Gmail account, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I do. And just create a Gmail account, and then sign into YouTube, and then boom, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Because these episodes, for all of you that listen on podcasts providers, these episodes come out the following Monday, 2 days later at 7 a.m. Central U.S. time. But all of you people that are new and that listen on the YouTube channel, these episodes you're listening to are available 2 days early for you at normal time, Saturday, 7 a.m. Central U.S. time. So, yeah. But like I said, my life, what's been going on with me, still just chilling at home. It snowed last week. It's raining right now. It's 56 degrees outside, which is a little cool. I haven't really watched much. Just YouTube. Been watching a lot of that. Been doing online school. School started back, or college did, I should say. Still doing online school. Enjoying it. Because I can do what I want, as long as I do it. And that's about it, really. So, yeah, not much else has happened. So, pretty short episode, and I hope you enjoyed all this of what I talked about and what I did. So, I hope you will tune in next week. As always, please rate and subscribe. And if you're listening on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And click that bell to get notified when new videos are uploaded. I promise all of you, there will be a real video of me up on my YouTube channel at least before this year ends. Probably in the summer. I can promise you that. Maybe June or July, I will definitely record a video. I haven't decided what kind of video I want to do yet. But I will definitely put video that's not the Toddcast on my YouTube channel for all of you to watch. And you just got to be patient with me. It's hard to do this stuff because I ain't got nothing to work with. It's just me, my phone, and YouTube, and that's it. So just bear with me, and hopefully you can stay on this journey with me and just keep telling all your friends and tell your family to give it a listen. And just thank all of you for listening to this episode. And if you want to know what's going to happen next week, I guess you're just going to have to tune in to find out. Only on the Toddcast.